All right, welcome home, son. Welcome to Inside Pool TV. I'm your host, Wild Boy, and we are here live, baby, live at Strokers Palm Harbor in lovely Florida, Southern style. You're watching Betty Lee rack the balls here. She's going to be playing her match against Asia Sai. There she is, lovely and talented. With her U.S. Amateur shirt on there. She's always a high finisher in this event. We're going to start with 8-ball. We're racing a 5. 5 keeps you alive. She's going to walk around the table, look at the layout a little bit, decide which way she wants to run out or attempt to run out. Of course, you got the stripe and the 7 up in the corner. That's a problem area. She'll be looking to get rid of that problem here shortly. All right, now the 10 ball just got messed up. Yeah, see, I don't know, shooting all your balls off the table here when you got that problem ball up in the, right here, I'd be trying to go up into that cluster and get that 7 out of there. The 9 only goes to 2 pockets. Yeah, they're underway, Jason. Got you a chair. We got to get you on the. There you go. Now put yours as under the headband. There you go.
That's me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we switched headsets.
Yes.
You pulled the old switcheroo
That
on me.
happens. I wanted to give you the louder one.
No, I wanted to make sure that I caught this
Ooh.
match because this should be a good one here. You got Asia.
I'm surprised.
Asia Sai or Asia Sai-Sac.
Yeah, whichever
she goes
way
by
she
Asia
goes.
Sai, and then, of course, Betty Lee, who we just saw. So, again, 2 very strong players in this particular event. I know Asia has finished as high as 2nd twice.
Yes.
And then I think finished, she has 9th through 12th somewhere in 2014. She also said hello, Alvin.
Yeah,
on
nice.
Your thing.
I know, Asia's great.
So,
Hi.
Asia from
okay.
Seoul, Korea. That's kind of cool. Been playing pool for 20 years. Of course, we talked quite a bit about Betty, who's currently at the table earlier. Betty from Conyers, Georgia. If you're just tuning in, you're watching live coverage of the quarterfinal round of the Women's U.S. Amateur Championship here at Strokers in Palm Harbor, Florida.
We're going to get better and better matches here, that's for sure. Better and better racks. I love watching these the females play. They just play so different than the males, and I really enjoy learning the way that they think here. It can help you in life too. It can really help you how to figure out how women think.
Oh, how women think. I thought you meant just kind of figuring things out. No. Having to look at things differently sometimes.
Yeah.
Having to have a plan B. Scratch there by Betty. Who won the lag here? I didn't catch that.
I didn't even see
Come
that.
on,
man. I'm always doing the graphics first.
Alvin's talking. Alvin's doing the graphics and the technicals.
Yeah.
And
I did manage to get the break though, and that was Betty.
I was curious if Betty opted if she won the lag, if she opted to take the 9-ball.
I need a lovely assistant. That's all there is to it. Steve's got the hair for sure.
I'm sure there's a lot of folks out there that would love to travel the country. Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe if you get married one day, you and your wife will travel the country.
Yeah.
So we need to find Alvin a pool player.
No way.
That wants to.
No way.
Be involved in the streaming world and travel the country. Asia won.
Thank you, Chad.
Chad said Asia won the lag and picked.
I love that.
And picked 8-ball. Okay.
It is. The chat's awesome.
That is, so that's good to know, because that is an interesting facet here of this format is the winner of the lag either takes the break or chooses to start in the 8-ball or 9-ball set. So last match we saw Betty win the lag, opt to play 8-ball, but then but she actually did not. She was losing after the 8-ball set, so had to come back in the 9-ball set.
This is just what I was talking about is going on. This problem ball. She could have got rid of this problem. She could have gone into this ball the first shot. So hopefully next time you got to constantly be going at that problem ball, because now it's a shooting gallery for Betty when she gets back to the table, unless Asia plays a really good safety, take away any pocket for any ball, which is tough with 8-ball. So see if she can draw back in and get rid of this 7. Yep, see, it's better to not shoot your balls off the table if you have a problem that you know you're not going to be able to get to easy. Just little strategy moves. Now Betty has open reign there with the problems. Wow.
Second time they played in this tournament. Who won the first time? Okay, so Steve's telling us that these two paired off a little bit earlier in the event. Betty got the better of Asia. You know the score of that match? CompuSport, buddy. CompuSport.
Steve.
CompuSport.
Man.
So hopefully, if you guys weren't aware, you can follow the entire tournament electronically on CompuSport, which you find right through our website, poolplayers.com. You go to the USAM coverage, and you'll find the bracket there. It'll show you the result of every match we've had. So, whereas we're trying to figure out what the score of the match was between Betty and Asia in the last time, it's already there on CompuSport.
Nice. Nice.
CompuSport knows more than we know.
Awesome.
That's not awesome.
Well, it is.
It's
it
not
takes
awesome.
away the.
The
It takes away the.
I'm
Yeah,
just kidding.
Takes away all that extra thinking we got to do.
I'm just kidding. Giving you a hard time.
Yeah, especially you, man. You're the family man. You got all kinds of stuff to think about, other than pool. Me, all I got to do is think about pool.
You're all pool all the time.
All I got to do, man. It's as complex as it gets.
But do you ever get to play pool?
You know, I hardly ever get to play pool.
That's got to be tough.
It's tough. But I do get to sometimes get to play mostly when the pros are. I'm hanging with them. I have them show me certain things, stuff that I've been questioning over the years.
But like, when do you play in competition, like a tournament or leagues or what?
I haven't played. I can play in tournaments, and I do pretty well in tournaments. So, but I haven't done that in years. I've been doing this solid. I mean, we built a billiard channel in the last 2 years, and that took every ounce of energy. And this season here is ramped up. We just did 5 shows. So yeah, I hardly ever get. I don't even bring my cues this trip. 5 shows, didn't even bring my cues, because I know I can't play. So I have to be totally focused on the mission, the logistics of traveling, of getting, like you were saying, the new rooms, figuring out how to do everything. It takes and then resting in between and being on time, not losing the stream. It's huge.
Well, there's Betty with the bridge.
Yeah, she's gonna.
We haven't seen her use the bridge much today.
She's gonna win this battle here.
She pulls it out there. Betty is one that's not uncomfortable, kind of stretching out over the table. She's got
we noticed that.
shots. So to see her pull out the rake, as Alvin calls it.
Yeah, the rake.
You know that the
bridge.
She needed a little extra help there. So.
That's why players like Alex Pagulayan's so dominant, because he's so good with the rake, the bridge.
Does he still play a lot of pool?
Oh yeah.
I thought he was getting into like poker or something.
I think he was doing that too. Oh, see, we are smarter.
Well, what was the score? 5-2. Okay.
See.
CompuSport didn't tell him it was 5-2. It won't tell you the score? Interesting. Interesting.
She's going to roll this ball.
Okay. So 5-2, Betty defeated Asia previously. So,
wow.
That's got to be a confidence boost, though, for her. Definitely. You know, I mean, that's got to be
nice.
Oh
yeah,
there.
that's definitely. She's got the edge. She totally has the edge. But now she's going to have to play another rake shot. No, she can reach this. This is fine.
You saw her place her hand over. She's checking what they're out in the shadow and just kind of
Yep,
figuring how
she's
much.
seeing if it was on the rail.
Space there, or no space there.
Yeah, because whether she hits the rail first or the ball first depends on if she's on the rail. Great shot. The way that she rolls the ball.
Very nice shot there by Betty on the 8-ball.
Yep. So that will bring us
early lead.
Yep, 1-0.
Of course, this is a race to 5. We are in the 8-ball set, 3 games of 8-ball, and then up to 6 games of 9-ball, depending on the score here. Asia here at the table, racking currently. Betty preparing her cue at the head of the table, now chalking up. Again, she leads 1-0 at the quarterfinal round of this year's Women's U.S. Amateur Championship here at Strokers in lovely Palm Harbor, Florida, just across the bay from the greater Tampa area.
Where Jason might get to eat lunch today.
Yeah, I think Mark put in an order for me, hopefully.
Oh, good.
He's kind of a jokester, so I don't know if I'll actually get what I ordered. Talking about Mark Lancaster, our referee on the floor. Seeing the score there.
Now we got our score. Okay, let's see what we got here. I don't see any. Well, we got the 14 ball on the bottom rail. It's open table, so Asia will more than likely choose the stripes because she doesn't have a real clear shot on any. I mean, she could shoot the 3 ball if she wanted to. She's looking at that. She can shoot the 5, back cut it into the side. But I think she's going to shoot. She's going up table first, which is smart because the 8 ball is down table. So you want to get rid of the up table balls. She's not going to get shape on this that second one there, so she's going to have to come back. And the problem is all these all the low balls are all blocking lanes for that top stripe to get to different pockets. The top stripe only has 1 pocket really to go to easily. So once again, she has an early problem ball, and hopefully she doesn't repeat the same she did, run all her balls off the table and then miss on that problem ball or misshape that final shape. That's that separates the pros from the amateurs. You'll see them either miss the ball on purpose or lock up the opponent's balls. They'll cluster his balls all up in the corner.
Again, this is Asia
Sack
or Asia Sai, as she likes to
Today it's Sai.
Looks like she's from Seoul, Korea, but she's currently out of the Raleigh, North Carolina area. She plays at Brass Tap and Billiards.
Yeah, that's a great pool room.
And Bucks Billiards.
Funny. That's funny that Brass Tap. They had this guy living out back of Brass Tap, this big-time gambler dude.
Oh,
He
yeah.
had his RV parked out back right from the back door.
Really?
Yeah, and he'd just come, and he had his own diamond table in there that he'd play all night on, and people would show up.
In the trailer?
No, in the pool room.
Oh, in the pool, okay.
He had a big RV out back, and then
wow, that is a big RV.
Yeah, and he just played there all the time, and he had his own table he brought in. It's crazy.
Interesting.
Yeah, he would go to all the tournaments.
IRS would like to talk to him.
This guy is a big time horse breeder, racer
Well,
guy. So
there's
I'm
no
sure
shortage. Of course, we discourage the gambling aspect. But
Yeah.
There's no shortage of that in
I don't do that.
the sport of pool.
I do not.
Well, it's, you know, as long
never
as it's
have.
done on the up and up, you know.
I've never gambled one match.
A lot of people confuse the concept of players gambling with the idea of hustling, where they're not
That's
showing their
different.
true speed, which
Right.
is a really different thing. But
Sure.
you know, if you got 2 really good players and they know how each other plays and they want to play for X amount of dollars,
They
hey,
do it.
We're not the IRS, right?
No,
we're not gonna.
they have the freedom to do that,
That's
whatever
their
they want to
deal.
do. They can
So.
report it or not. But yeah, that's crazy area for pool, that Raleigh area.
Oh yeah. Well, I know the
So,
APA there
I bet
has,
it's-
I think
man,
600
I bet.
teams, so
I bet.
usually an indicator on the pool scene.
This area of Florida has to have tons of teams too.
Quite a bit, yeah. Well, you've got a league in Tampa, you got a league here in Pinellas, you got a huge
Orlando.
league in Orlando.
Yeah.
Jacksonville's a big league. Leagues in Miami. Actually, the
Okay.
state of Florida has more APA members than any other state.
I bet.
There's your fast fact for the day.
I bet. Ohio probably isn't too shabby either.
Ohio has quite a few.
I bet.
Our biggest states would be Florida, Illinois, Texas.
California?
No, I think then we get into like Virginia. California, we do have a lot, but
so much
in
open
pockets,
space there.
Really, when you get west of kind of the Mississippi for us,
yeah,
well, we have leagues in all the big
off.
cities, but like anything else, it's at the
Dead.
population centers.
Yeah,
it starts spreading out a little bit.
There's nothing in the middle from end of Missouri through Kansas is just emptiness.
Right.
I mean,
so it's where the population centers are, but still a few really good potential markets for leagues out there for anybody that's interested in maybe pursuing a career as a league operator. You can go to poolplayers.com, check out some of the franchise info. So if you really love pool, I mean, it's not an easy job by any stretch. You know, you're organizing and running tournaments and all that goes with being a league operator. But if you love pool and you want it to be your career, might be a better way to go than trying to travel the road doing it on the table. So
it's a shame some of the players that that can't play to make money with the amount of talent they have, but they do very well running the APA leagues. So
well, Jeanette, I mean, you know, of course she has plenty of talent, but Jeanette Lee, who will be here later today and commentate with us. She's a league operator here in Tampa.
She's in on the action.
Ava Mattia Lawrence runs our league up in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. Really good sized league there, too.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot
her
of
and her
there.
husband, Mitch, who everybody knows from the pool scene and their children. So I see I'm hoping to be my food coming out.
And I'll be taking over while Jason munches.
I placed a custom order. Well, this might be my last chance to eat. I went with a shrimp wrap.
Ooh.
Some fries.
See how strokers can handle the order.
I'm going to say goodbye for a little while.
All right, man. Enjoy
over here.
Yeah. Fuel up, man. We'll get Super Stevie on here.
Super Stevie. Hello, chat. All right, what's going on, Alvin?
Well, she's missing balls. Nervous.
Is she nervous? Betty is?
No, I have no idea. I know she just missed that shot, which was a pretty makeable ball. Yeah, Asia's. Wow, this has all changed around. The 3 and the 14 ball. Okay, she just basically, well, she failed on her safety because Betty can play this 5 ball. She can see it, that's for sure. I don't know if it goes. I don't think she can play it all the way to the pocket, maybe.
Justin, I wish I was this good too. And Ryan Anderson, his question is, what are the skill levels? Actually, not sure off the top of our head. The U.S. Amateur Championship is we don't go by skill levels like normal league play or any of our other championship. So I'm not sure. I know Asia, I believe, plays out of the Raleigh area, if I'm correct.
Yes.
So I would assume she's pretty high skill level. I mean, obviously, she's a really strong player.
Oh, yeah, she's been playing for years and years.
Yeah. And I know it's been in the hot seat more than once. I think she played against Dana Aft.
She played
Was it last year or the year before?
It says on her sheet here.
I think it was 2 years ago.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Second place in 2012 and 2013, and then 9th through 12th in 2014.
Yeah, she's always in the top. She's strong and consistent.
She tries to improve on a daily basis and stick to fundamentals and old school etiquette. I like that.
Samantha from chat says that Betty is definitely a 7'9".
Oh, yeah.
Which is no shock. I mean, both these players are really good.
I mean, this is the final few rounds of the tournament, so you're going to see the best players.
Yeah. I would assume Asia is definitely that as well. No problem, Ryan. Our pleasure. So I'm just amazed at how smooth they move. Like they just they're thinking. Like me, I'd be like, nerves be getting me, hands shaking.
It becomes mechanical, and just like you know, you're editing or whatever, video editing. It just becomes just so easy for you.
Gotcha.
It's just like tying your shoe. It's like boom, put the video in.
Yeah, if they're in their comfort zone, this is
their comfort zone. And we got Mike from Florida Drone Videos, support staff, FloridaDroneVideos.com, and Image Custom Cues. Yeah, they're going to play their hardest on this one. You're going to see a pretty long match here because they're not going to give up. They're not going to go at flyers, as we call them, where you're just shooting at a ball, Hail Mary style. No, you're
this is going to be safe because they're on the loser side as well. This is an elimination match.
There's no tomorrow.
Yeah. Whoever loses here is done.
Yep, the party's over. So she's going to give up the.
And they both had a strong showing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Asia's 10 ball just came out into play, I think. Possibly. Yep, she can play this ball. That was a mistake. No, she can't make it. She blocked the hole, but she gave Betty a shot in the top right-hand pocket for the 5, which drifts down for the 7 ball in the bottom right-hand pocket. She's going to have to deal with the 1, 2, 3 issue with some maneuvering. Hopefully the 4 ball can get her in shape on the 3. We'll see. That's 4 balls away here. Okay, so she went that way. Well, she's looking at this combo because it does go. It's risky. I'd rather shoot the 7 ball here. But shooting the 2-4 combo does get rid of, you know, 2 problems right away. Shooting the 2 and the 4, of course.
Right.
She's going to shoot the 7 first.
You think that's a safer play?
Yeah, I like the little combo on the 2 though, just because of this. She's got to land perfect here to pocket this 4 ball. I think she can do it. Yep, she just looked.
So Alvin, we got a question from chat for you.
Okay.
It's from Chanel Pitts, who's been
Chanel.
in chat with all day with us.
Sure.
Alvin, do you ever commentate in Tunica, Mississippi?
Oh yeah, I did all those. I did those for. I mean, they only did that event 2 years, but yeah, I was there for both the Southern Classics. Is that what you're talking about, the Southern Classic, or you actually talking about a pool room there? I'll come to pool rooms. You guys just get a hold of me on Facebook. Just send me a message.
And that is Alvin Nelson.
Yeah, or you can
spell it just like it sounds. He responds fast on Facebook.
I sure do. It's facebook.com/World Alvin is my thing. You can talk to me on there. I'll come to check out other pool rooms for sure. For sure.
She seems to be cleaning this up pretty nicely.
Yeah, she's taking care of business here. She's picking apart these problem areas.
Opened up the table pretty well.
Sure, she's going to shoot this high ball, top right-hand pocket, roll up for the 2, and then the 8 ball is going to go in the side pocket, right-hand side pocket. Would be my guess. She got a little funny there.
James Leon from chat. The best way, I would definitely recommend downloading the app itself onto your phone. It's way more convenient. You can check it anytime. It's definitely the way to go.
And if you don't want it on your phone permanently, you can take it off after the tournament.
Right.
We're going to be here for days and days, so just give them all your info for a little while and then cut them off.
Or just keep qualifying for tournaments.
Yeah.
There you go. Just keep it on there forever.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Facebook app to watch the stream.
Oh, no.
You're talking about the APA app.
Well, see, Alvin, most people actually already have the Facebook app on the phone.
I don't have that on there.
You need to catch up with the times there, brother.
Yeah.
Alvin only has Messenger app and not the actual Facebook app.
That's just to talk to all my friends.
So I guess all those things I've posted to your wall, you know.
Yeah.
You haven't seen
any of that stuff, or what everybody else
So if you get a hold
of
Alvin, don't post anything to his wall. Definitely make sure you send him a message, or else he's not getting it. And there she goes. There goes that
2-0. We're racing to 5 here at Strokers, Palm Harbor. I'm Alvin with Inside Pool. I'm here with Steve Alejandro from the APA, the American Pool Players Association, bringing it to you, this whole stream, show, everything. Poolplayers.com, big shout out to them. And sign up for your local APA league. Yeah, see, now
I haven't been sitting back here the whole time.
Now you're seeing what I'm going through, buddy. So there you go. Join your teams. Have fun. Shoot some pool. Meet some people. Poolplayers.com, my friend. So bringing them up to speed here. It's 2-0 in favor of Betty Lee. She's breaking now, checking her brake arm. She's got that pretty cool looking brake cue there. Let's see what her brake cue is. Got her sheet. Lift your phone, please. Thank you. She shoots with a low max break cue. Good break cue. And our shooting cue is a Predator, which is, of course, I have to admit I love the Predator cues and shafts. I'd love to have them as a sponsor of this show. That's for sure. Those Predator cues come in handy on the road. Jack Justice case. That is Betty Lee's shooting arsenal gear, ammo, and Asia here shoots with a Peach Hour, bungee jump cue, and a custom break cue. Sean Ramey. I think I know Sean Ramey.
Sounds familiar.
So, yeah. So that could be a name that's like John Smith.
Well, I think there's
Everybody
a Ramey
has.
that's famous in filmmaking or somewhere, like a
Okay.
director or something.
All right.
I'm sure chat will let us know.
Oh, yeah.
Always
Super
rely on
geniuses.
chat for all your information.
Oh, yeah. Take over here.
I haven't got to play with it at all, so I'm feeling okay.
No, it's fun.
The
playing
TriCaster.
TriCaster's awesome, man.
Production in a box. Ryan Anderson says he would not want to lose a Predator Q.
Yeah, I like taking those. I don't ask nobody for sponsorship, man. I just do it all on my own. But I would go after them.
You would go after Predator?
I like their cues. I would it's something I could sell and be confident that I'm selling somebody something good. So.
Josh Petro, he asked me, he goes, Steve, are you a league operator? I am not a league operator. I am actually the production guy actually on staff at the American Pool Players Association. I'm the guy that I help set up the streams. I help do all the photography. A lot of the photography in the magazines is me. I do all the marketing material photography. All of the YouTube videos that you see are generally filmed by me. All of the instruction. Basically, I'm just a big, giant production fun guy. That's what I do. So, and I'm just hanging out with Alvin because Alvin's my buddy.
Yeah, and that's what I do for Inside Pool. Exact same thing you do.
Yep.
World traveling galactic adventurer.
You're a man after my own heart, Alvin.
Oh yeah.
The only difference is that I stay home.
I tell stories. I could tell stories for weeks, man.
Traveling is cool.
It's a double-edged sword.
I like small trips, 3 days and home. That's what I like.
Like I was saying last time, I've been on the road a month now.
That's too long.
I've not seen home. Now that ain't nothing.
It's fun.
I've been gone for several months, 2-3 months before. It's crazy after a while. It grinds. It starts grinding.
Yeah.
So Asia here would know. She plays a lot of pool. I see her in a lot of events all over the place. She's an adventurer, that's for sure.
She's actually really nice, too. I've talked to her a couple of times. She's super sweet.
I know. She's awesome.
Super polite. I haven't got a chance to talk to Betty yet, but I know a lot of the other staff members have talked to Betty over the years, and they got nothing but nice things to say about her, too.
Yeah,
it's one of the things I love about this event. The sportsmanship, the camaraderie here is just fantastic. They're just here to play good pool.
I love showing up meeting 30 women. It's great. It's great. And it's a different 30 every
going
year.
back to traveling, I think Jason was mentioning that you needed to find a pool-playing, traveling
I don't need to find nothing.
wife, huh?
I don't need to find
We're going to get you hooked up in the stream, man.
Oh, no.
I'm going to turn
I have my appointed friend.
Jeez. I'm gonna steer this conversation elsewhere before we get in trouble.
Exactly. Now look at her little snooker stance there with her feet together.
Yeah, I've not seen that.
Interesting.
I know we did a film with Lee Brett. He did a video on stance.
Video.
It was always, it's much wider.
Yeah, the pool stance and snooker stance is different.
Yeah, the score is, I believe Betty's up 2 racks, Cindy.
Yeah.
Or not Cindy, but Terry.
Yes.
Yeah, she does stick her stance pretty close together.
Uh-huh.
Now, why do you think she does that?
I don't know. I have no idea. Max Eberle's grandfather played like that, too. He was a great player. Another one of the pro players that travels the world.
Yeah, obviously it works for her. I mean, she's a strong player.
Yep, some people can play like that. I prefer the pyramid stance where I'm tripping people in the aisle behind me. Mike Siegel, fully spread. No. I like more of the Corey Duel, back leg completely straight, front leg, all the weight on the back leg and the front left hand, bridge hand.
Gotcha. Carlos says, good luck, guys. I'll be off. See you there. Thanks, APA,
right.
for the stream. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Our pleasure, Carlos. We're glad to bring it to you, my friend. Just bringing good pool out to cool people. That's kind of
what
deal.
it is.
Who won the match between Betty and that other lady? If it's this Betty you're talking about, I think Betty won because Betty's still in it.
Yeah.
They're on the loser side of the bracket.
Right. Betty won.
And it's elimination. So
well, there's a little shot for you. This is pretty crazy.
Yeah, Chanel, yeah, you're correct. Betty won 5-4. It was a great match. Great match. About a couple days after the stream ends, we'll actually get these uploaded. You'll be able to come back and watch
Try
them.
to
It was
get
phenomenal.
some of them done tonight. Actually, if not too tired, we'll see. This is a grueling, grinding tournament here. So you got to be on a top physical condition, as top as you can be. Especially starting tomorrow is Friday, and the men's start.
Yeah, the men's.
And that should be crazy.
Yeah, this place will be packed. Absolutely packed. A lot of great players.
Oh, it's going to be elbow to elbow.
They get pretty intense, too, when they're down on that table.
They sure do. Yeah, the men's is a whole different atmosphere.
Still respectful, still not. I mean,
yeah,
again, there's still that same camaraderie and sportsmanship, but it's definitely a.
These guys, the guys want it bad. The women are happy for each other. The guys are not happy for each other when they win.
Some of them are.
You don't talk to them for a while.
But it is kind of cool at the end of the day to see them all at the bar having a beer after the day's matches, you know. What do you think she should do here? She's kind of walking that table. It's like a chess match almost, you know? Yeah. But every time the match is different.
She's trying to figure out how to get, she wants to beat that 11 ball out of there and get a shot on that 7. The 11 makes everything more difficult. She's going to shoot the bank on this 7 ball.
She's got enough room there. I mean, obviously, she's setting that up.
Yeah, because she can't shoot it into the corner pocket, so. And there's no safety because.
Too many balls on the table.
Too many balls on the table.
She's going to have something.
She has to try to shoot this out and get shot on the 8. And it gets crazy once you're banking because the cue ball starts moving a lot faster. She needs to tune her cue up, see how far away from her tip is in the cue. She needs to get right on that cue. She's going to make the ball.
Nice.
But
you think she can cut that 8? I can't really tell from this angle.
That can amplify when you don't. Yeah, she can shoot it for sure. There you go. She it's okay, and she can make balls by not cueing real close to the cue ball, but in real pressurized situations, that ability to cue up real close to the cue ball is gonna help.
She did it.
Okay, 2-1. We're racing to 5. 5 stay alive here at the APA U.S. Amateur Championships. Grinding it out.
So we got a question from Shane Robinson. He says, do you know the score of the hot seat with Robin Parker? I do not. However, I can find out. Just give me just a sec. Terry says, should always be fun, win or lose. Good sportsmanship makes it fun for everyone. You are absolutely correct.
Yeah. The ladies always have a good time. The guys have a good time, but it's battle for sure.
Usually always a handshake at the end of it, though.
Yeah, but not always. I've seen some players smack their head right off the table.
They're
so mad. Not at this tournament.
I'm talking about. I'm not worried about other tournaments. I'm talking about this tournament.
No, I've seen all kinds of crazy stuff at the other tournaments. People not throwing balls across the room.
That's no good. Honestly, if you're getting that point, you probably should put down the cue stick for a while.
Throwing their cue across the room. I've seen. Yeah, that never happens at this tournament.
Yeah, this is a different vibe.
Event. And that doesn't happen a lot. You have your rare.
Sure, the 1%, but it's those 1% moments that stick out in your head.
Nutties, yeah, nutters. This sport definitely has its share of nutters, but not too many.
I've seen the videos. I'm sure everyone has. I'm sure they get viral pretty quick.
Well, it takes a different kind of mind to. Not better or worse, but just a different kind of mind to be able to play this game at the highest level. You got to be able to turn off some of that stuff. But some players use the emotion to their benefit, but it never lasts forever.
Yeah.
It never lasts forever.
Well, it's got to drain you too, and that adrenaline leaves your body, man. It's got to leave you unfocused after that, you know?
Yeah.
So it's probably better to be a little, like you said earlier, mechanical, methodical, thorough, focused.
I always imagine I'm sitting at the table. I'm sitting in the seat watching myself play. Oops.
That's your future wife, man.
Yes,
Pick up the phone.
Yes, it is. Little Blue. I was chasing Little Blue around all night. Okay.
Now, Cassie Howell says Asia beat Betty yesterday. I want to say it was the opposite. I think Betty beat Asia yesterday. So
I am not sure on that.
Yeah, I'll double check that, but I think I want to say that Betty actually is the one that put Asia into the loser side, and I think Betty won 5-2. Let me double check that. Let me verify. I wasn't here to watch the match, so now just checking out that rack. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Christy. I wasn't. Christy says, yeah, Betty beat her. Yeah, it was Robin. I think who was actually playing on the other table right now. Thank you, chat, for clearing it up. I can always depend on you guys to be awesome. And no, Cassie, no problem. No problem. She's checking out this rack. Definitely. Actually, I'm a lower skill level player, so I always ask. I get to hang out with like Lee Brett and Jeanette Lee and all these guys because I'm a production person and I'm always doing videos and stuff. So Lee Brett actually has this wonderful. It's not out yet, but it's coming out soon about the importance of a tight rack and how the energy transfers from where the ball is struck throughout the rack. Because I never understood why the higher level players would always be so concerned with how tight the rack is. But he went into great detail about if it's not, I mean, that 9-ball will shoot out, and it's just a whole lot of craziness. So if you haven't seen that, if you haven't seen that video, or stay tuned. It should be coming out here pretty soon. Now that Alvin's back, let me go.
Yeah, do your thing, brother.
Let me go check the score of Robin's match, and I'll come right back.
Right on. All right, we're on 9-ball.
All right, I got an update for those who have been patiently waiting to see hear the score of the other match. The other match actually just concluded, and Robin did win that one 5-1.
Okay.
So she's very happy.
Okay.
I've actually got to watch. I was taking photos and some video clips earlier. She's a solid player.
She plays pretty good.
Solid, consistent. Did you hear that, Alvin?
Oh yeah. This place gets crazy.
I love the wait staff here. They got such great personalities. You should get one of them on stream.
Oh yeah, they've been on. We interviewed one of them one year. Uh-oh. Yeah, she didn't look very stable on that shot.
Maybe she just
That's why I like that.
Or?
That's why I like the stance. You know, you got to have different stances for different shots. There's different ways to hit the ball. Everything requires its own unique stance, bridge. That's why you'll hear pros talk about that particular shot. That shot, you play like this. That shot.
Sure.
So.
We have a question from chat. Bob and Jill Ogden ask, how do you join an APA league? And isn't that the million-dollar question? The best way to do that, Bill and Jill, is probably to go ahead to poolplayers.com. Right on that front page there's a join button. Go ahead and go through that process, and what that'll do, that'll send you this information. We'll get you hooked up with your local league operator. League operator will get you on a team.
Sounds great.
Easy peasy.
I've played my share of APA leagues over the years. I don't anymore, but I used to.
So again, that website is poolplayers.com. Right on the front page, you'll see that join button. So
back when I was a nameless, faceless beginner in the crowd.
Back in the day, huh?
I played on the Maple League.
I tell you, I love playing. We actually have an inter-office league because
Uh-huh.
obviously we can't play in normal leagues being on staff, conflict of interest and all that.
Nice.
But it's a lot of fun, man, just to get out of the office, have a couple beers, just blow off some steam, you know, just knock the balls around. I'm not very good. I'm a 3. Of course, I always want to get better.
You're going to get better watching these videos.
Oh, yeah, I have gotten. I mean, and I get to edit all the training videos from Lee
Yep,
Brett and Dr.
there you
Q.
go.
And
You'll
so
pick
I can
it up
talk
by
a good
osmosis.
game.
You'll pick it up by osmosis.
So now we're doing the streaming, and I get to hang out with smart people like you that actually know what they're talking about.
I don't know about smart, but I'm definitely seasoned on this.
So I'm thinking I'm favoring 9-ball lately. I've obviously started off an 8-ball like everybody else on the planet, but
I'm into Chinese 8-ball.
what's that about?
Oh, man. It has rounded rails instead of pointed, how the pockets are pointed there.
Yeah.
They're all rounded, and you have to, and they'll bounce out. You can't.
So you got to be like.
You have to hit
perfect.
the exact. You can't touch the sides going in, or you're gonna bounce out. They won't roll in. They don't. You have to hit the center of the pocket. There's no break and run outs with the pros. Hardly. I haven't seen any. It's usually 4 or 5 innings a rack each pro. It's very incredibly difficult. And I like a 15-ball rotation. That's pretty killer.
Chad is asking what the score is. Probably throw that.
1-2. Yeah, we'll get the graphic up there.
You know me, I love my graphics out.
Yeah, let's utilize the power of new tech.
So we have another question. Stephen Fair says, my question is, why doesn't the APA require the establishment to have the same set of balls and decent tables? Why isn't there a rule of standard?
Well, I mean, it's not realistic.
Yeah, I don't think it's realistic either, unfortunately.
They're not going to get all. I mean, it's a pool room. They're a functioning business that they don't care about it. I mean, they care about this tournament, but they're shut their pool room down for 5 days to do this. Imagine how many hours of pool they're losing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that would be difficult to do that.
You'd have to carry all the balls with you. Then they'd have to take all the pool room's balls out, put them in the corner, keep all your balls organized on all the tables, in play, cleaned, removed off the table at the end of the. So I mean, it's an incredible amount of logistics to do that.
I think my answer to that would be, Stephen, is I would definitely contact your league. If you have an issue with a host location and the balls are an issue, the cloth needs to be refelted.
Sure.
You know, obviously try to talk to your league operator, or even talk to the host location owner. You know, professionally and nicely, respectfully, and see if you can't get that resolved. But definitely bring it up to your local league operator. That'll be the best person on the ground to take care of that for you.
Ultra attentive.
Again, Stephen, yeah, definitely bring that up. I'm sorry you have to deal with that, man. Every area is you know, a little bit different. Every host location is a little bit different, and obviously we have thousands and thousands of locations. I would definitely bring that up with your local league operator.
Okay, Betty takes
Christy,
another.
that is exactly what you said. I agree with you.
3-1 favor of Betty Lee over Asia Sai here at the U.S. Amateur Championships. At the U.S. After watching those announcers on the baseball game, I gotta step it up, man. And we're live.
Stephen, again, just to address that final question, have tried, and is there a corporate contact? I would just send us a Facebook message. It's monitored by the corporate office, and we'll pass that information along to the people that you need.
We'll put it in the suggestions box.
I don't know if we have a suggestion. I think it's just a Facebook box.
Okay.
All the cool stuff goes
All
there.
right.
Now,
they don't do those anymore, do they? We're in the
well,
digital
it is.
age.
It's just a digital suggestions box.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
No problem, Steve.
All right, here we go. Ooh, and the break. That's strong.
Yeah.
Okay, ball went in. Cue ball went down table, not good. Okay, so she's going to play a push shot on the 1 or kick it back down table behind the 9 ball. Probably the simplest option. She's probably just going to roll it real soft.
Yeah.
Yep, she messed up. That's why I like kicking it down and out, back out of, get it out of there.
You think that could still be played, or is this Asia just going to play a safety?
She can't play it, no. She's looking at the side pocket. There's so much distance. Maybe she's going to try to shoot it. There you go.
Different angle there.
Yeah, she could shoot the ball. It's very low percentage that if it's going, it's going to.
You think she's better off playing a safety here?
She's going to play it safe. Yeah, she hit it behind the 5.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's a whole
like,
lot of
like
orange.
a 2-rail kind of deal, or?
Yeah, she's definitely going to have to hit 2 rails here. Let's go to the center camera here. Yep, she'll go left rail, right rail. There, she's pointing right where that right rail. She's going to come off that rail.
Yeah.
What she's going to do is push the ball towards the hole for Asia. So good play by Asia if she hits the ball. If not, Asia's got ball in hand. So either way, Asia's in the.
Got a question from the chat real fast. Does 9 off the break count as a win in this tourney?
Yes.
Yes, it does, and it is extremely exciting.
Yeah, we had that happen a couple matches ago with Stacy Bourbeau, who was eliminated, unfortunately.
Was it the 9 on the break that eliminated
No,
her?
that was she got the 9 on the break, the second to the last rack.
Okay.
So it was kind of really pushed the momentum in her favor. Okay, so she hit it a little high. The softer you hit the bank shots, the farther they travel away from the hole. The bigger the angle, the harder you hit the bank shots, the tighter the angle. Does that make sense? Thank you.
And then another question from chat. Mark Adams asked, what's the temperature outside in Florida?
You're amazing.
It's Florida in November, so it's amazing.
Thank you.
I don't know the exact temperature in, but it's Florida.
It's the most perfect day you could ever imagine every day.
In Florida, yeah. It's if you needed one reason besides all the obvious ones to qualify for this tournament and get down here, it's because it's in Florida in November.
It's the only reason I'm here, man. No, I love coming here. It's the second only.
We're actually not even paying Alvin to stream this. We're actually just giving him a beach to see, but he's like, cool, I'm in.
Yep, they gave me a chair, APA beach chair.
A pair of sunglasses and a smile, that's all you need.
With a little cue holder on it, on the arm.
Josh Rodriguez asks, why is the scoring system so secretive? Well, I'm probably not the most qualified person to answer that question, but my guess is that we want to make sure people can't manipulate it.
Yes, that's it.
And again, this is the U.S. Amateur Tournament. There's no skill levels here. I mean, this is kind of like our Masters League format. It's just race to 5 for the ladies here in quarterfinals.
Now, obviously, if you're Dennis Orculo, you cannot play in this event. Or Alex Pagulayan, you're not going to be allowed. You're going to have to go home. But other than that, you don't have to be an APA member. You just cannot be.
You can't be a pro.
You can't be somebody that plays on ESPN.
Right. You can't make your living from pool.
Yeah.
I think is how we.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think so. The score with Robin Parker's match, I believe Robin's match has already concluded.
Expired.
Yeah. She won 5-1. I believe was the final score there. Oh, rattled
that
pocket.
She's been doing that, moving.
She's got a lot of movement. Up on the shot too fast?
Yes, she's nervous, I can tell, and she's just kind of standing up while she's shooting. That's a common mistake. Once that arm goes, your head starts moving upwards. It's natural.
It just throws off the shot? Or?
Because of, yeah, it's just like a baseball pitcher that throws a pitch. He's not going to stop his arm midway through the pitch.
Gotcha.
He's going to follow all the way through. And
so when you lift your head, it messes up your follow-through.
Yeah, it'd be like throwing a baseball and then throwing your head sideways
as you're kick it over to his side.
It's going to do something other than
what you intended.
Right.
I got you.
Yeah, it'd be like throwing yourself off balance while you're throwing the pitch. Oof. She moved too. They're both moving a little bit. They're nervous. They want this, but she got the lucky roll, and that can get in your head too. You start this dialogue in your mind about making that ball.
So a lot of big mental aspect to the
Absolutely,
game.
Huge mental thing. Look at this little roll. Now she got too little excited there, and she maybe tried to do a little too much with that cue ball. See if we can see from the other.
So safety.
Yep, great shot.
That was a good shot.
Yep, see, you're learning.
I am learning. I just got to translate what I'm learning in my head to the table. That's always the trick, isn't it? read 85 books on how to do something, and the moment you go to try, you're like, ugh.
Well, pool's crazy. Like you got to get warmed up for it. You can't just get up there and expect to make a bunch of balls. You see the pros, they're missing balls first.
Sure, of course. It's just like anything
10
else, you
minutes.
gotta warm up.
Yeah.
Just like baseball, you gotta throw the ball around for 20 minutes in the
First
bullpen
10
before
minutes.
you come out.
Right. They're missing balls and rattling balls in the pocket over and over again while they're getting used to the waking up and their arm waking up for the morning. Takes a while. But yeah, it's a super highly skilled game. You got to know all the super secrets. That's where getting out there and getting into the tournaments and talking to the high-level players and getting those secret information from guys, the high-level pros, and then guys like me that just happen to know them and know what they know. Oh, she's going in the hole. Nope, she set her up
Just
perfect
barely.
for. Yeah, she's a little straight, but she's going to clean the felt first and then roll. She'll shoot the 6 in the top right-hand pocket, obviously. 7 in the bottom left, and the cue ball will go to the bottom right-hand pocket.
Gotcha.
So that should be. You're using the natural angles to get to the next ball.
Right. I say right like I know it. I know.
Yeah. No, you'll learn more and more about it. See, this natural angle
So
kicks
she's
it
making
forward
easier,
roll.
yeah.
Because it goes, after it hits the ball, it's going to go 90 degrees from, if you hit dead
And that's
center.
called the angle of incident.
Yes, 90 degrees right off the bat. So you just kind of,
Is it the angle of incident?
I think it's the, I don't know the exact term. I should know that.
Well, ask
but
Jeanette
I
when she
believe
gets
it's
here.
the chat would know.
I'm sure the chat will tell us in just a
But-
second, yeah.
Beyond the words, the actual
There's a
mechanics.
word for it. I can't remember what it is.
The actual mechanics are the ball goes 90 degrees, and then using English, you can manipulate that angle. So angle of attack, I think. I don't know. That's flying. That's for that's a pilot's.
All I know is I heard Ava use the word once, and when she was streaming.
I
the
should know
finals.
this too. I just can't remember it. But so anyway, yeah, the natural angle that you go into the next ball.
So when she hits this, the cue should come down closer to the 9.
Right.
Ah,
But she forced
learning.
it there. Yeah, she forced
Tangent
it.
line. Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah, the tangent line. Thank you. So now she's got to get the rake, shoot this shot on the 9, watch the scratch. See, when she puts that high speed on the ball, you're letting loose on the cue ball. You're not getting exactly the position you want. But sometimes you got to put that juice on the ball. It's a difficult situation.
Steven, I saw that message come in. It has been received. Somebody at the national office will get back to you as soon as they can.
See, she didn't cue close enough to the cue ball. That's where that. When you're this far off the cue ball aiming, by the time you get through the ball, the cue's at a whole different spot than where you were aiming at.
So now is she frozen against that top
She's
rail?
frozen. She's really got to come with the shot here. She can make this ball. This is a shot the players practice a lot. So
This is a shot I don't know how to
Shoot
quite
this
put my
10,000
hand on the
times.
table.
you don't put you put your fingertips on the metal, on the steel. See how our fingertips are on the. So you're extending the bridge. Let's go to a different angle here. You can see. See how our hands are on the end of the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you only have the top of the ball to work with. She's going to leave her the hill shot.
Dang.
Yeah, that's tough.
She can't be
Sorry
happy
about
with that.
Asia. Yeah, that's not. See, she
She
shouldn't
needed
have
to
shot
make
that.
that
She shouldn't have shot the ball. She should have played a safety on it and brought the ball back towards her and left the cue ball at the other end of the table.
To basically flip the shot. So
You
yeah.
turn the shot, and you want it center diamond on the short rail, both
Make
sides.
it as hard as possible.
Cue ball, yeah, and you'll see the pros doing that. That's the.
That's kind of a counterintuitive thing for me to think about. Is I was like, I
Shoot
don't
it.
think that you can even play a safety when there's no other
Right.
balls on the table.
No,
But I guess, I mean, you can play as safe as you can.
Exactly. It's your choice whether you want to shoot it or play safe or give up. Four to 1, racing to 5 here, U.S. Amateur Championships. I'm Alvin with Inside Pool Magazine, and we have Steve Alejandro
Hello.
from APA, the Mega Man, and we're watching Asia Sai versus Betty Lee, and they're gonna
Christy Tesser, I saw that message coming as well. Somebody from the national office will get that information to you. I wasn't able to send an email out.
Send
to
it
ask who
directly to.
She's asking if the border battle will be streamed. I know I won't be there. I know that, but it doesn't mean it won't be streamed. If it's streamed, it'll be done by the local level. So, which they very well might do it. I'm not 100% sure.
I will be in Florida, so.
Yeah, you're not leaving Florida, are you?
I do not leave the Georgia-Florida line. I do not leave the over the Georgia-Florida line until June.
Josh Petro has given us a little more info. He says, FYI, angle of incidence refers to the incoming angle of your shot with regard to the rail.
Okay.
Kicks and banks. Exiting angle is angle of reflection.
Exiting angle. That's where I was wanting to talk about.
Gotcha. And then the tangent line is the line as it comes off of it?
I don't know. I failed math.
All right, smart people in chat, clear it up for me.
I failed math.
Teach the 3. Because I think a pool is awesome. I really do. Like, I'm a huge gamer, and pool, I actually wasn't, until I started working for the API. I mean, I played it for fun like everybody else, but I wasn't really into it as much as I am now. And it's an amazing sport, man. It's a combination of chess and poker.
Especially.
And you get to drink beer while playing. Like, what's not to love about this game?
Yeah, and me seeing the high-level political end of the industry.
Yeah, no, I'm not all about that life.
Is insane.
Give me amateurs any day of the week.
Yeah.
I just want to have fun.
Yeah, I get to be
I
involved
respect
in
the skill and talent of a professional player, but again, I'd much rather be on my chicken wings.
They're
and my,
crazy. Yeah, they're all crazy, but in a good way. They're good
Sure.
guys and girls. And
Tangent line refers to cue ball's path off of an object ball. Gotcha.
Okay, so I was right.
Yeah. And I guess that would be similar. I guess another the
we were
angle
right.
it comes off is the angle of reflection.
Okay, so I was wrong. I don't care.
No, I think we're right. We're just saying it's kind of the same thing. At least the way I'm understanding it. I could be wrong.
It's always my fault.
But we're
That's
learning.
all I know.
We're learning today in chat.
It's all I know. Just blame it on me. Forget about it. All right, now watch this. She's gonna break the 3 ball. Oh, she didn't make it. It's a real particular speed to get that wing ball. As I was saying in the other match, when you break from the rail like that, second diamond, the secret is to imagine that you're shooting the one. There's no rack there, and you're shooting the 1 ball directly down that long line right to the center diamond at the bottom.
Gotcha.
So you're shooting a cut shot on the 1 ball, and you hit it at just that speed, and you'll put that side ball, that corner ball, go in every time.
That's what you would call. That's the wing ball.
The wing ball, yeah, that's the wing ball break. And some of the pros have got to the point where they're making the 1 ball in the side and the wing ball in the corner.
Oh, dang.
So.
See, as a lower skill player, like the fact that you could be that precise
it's crazy.
is amazing to me.
They're amazing, I know. The high level guys
Just
are amazing.
the grasp of the physics involved is pretty incredible.
Yeah, I spend a lot of time hanging out with Corey Dole, and
I got to meet him. He's a really nice guy.
He is a great guy, and but yeah, man, his mind is totally into the mechanics and the mathematics of the rack and the geometry and everything. He's got a very scientific mind about pool.
That's pretty neat.
It is neat.
Because unlike chess, you actually have to be able to execute what you see in your head.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where I think it just adds that whole nother element of awesomeness to it. Because I think this is harder than chess.
Sure, and there's an elastic quality to the phenolic as well. So I mean, there's so many factors that play into just making these balls. In these rooms, man. I go to these rooms. I'm in these rooms. I'm learning stuff. In these rooms.
You got to write a book, Alvin.
I'm in these rooms.
That's what you
I've been
should
going
do.
off on that, buddy. Yep.
So does she draw this back, or would
She's
she
going
kick it
forward.
out to the right-hand side? Or?
Yep, she clicked the 7, not good. She's gonna have
so she just snookered herself?
She made a mistake, yes, but she had the rake, and there again, how far she was away from the cue ball with that rake. I'm going to have to talk to her about that after this match. Because one mistake.
It cost you the whole thing.
She's done.
Ah, she hit it. That was a good jump.
Look at this cross bank.
She's going to scratch.
That could be the match there, especially with Betty.
Betty's on the hill.
Yep. Betty's on the hill. Ain't playing.
Not what you would. That's another thing about these high-level players, man. You exactly like you said. You blink, and you might not get out of your chair again.
Oh yeah, at this level of the tournament, we're not going to see many misses, innings of rack.
For
sure.
Where in league play, you're getting back, especially if you're against 2, 3, 4, you're getting back up to the table, so you don't necessarily have to stress out about it.
Yep, not even 1 hour on this match.
Yeah. Well, the other match is almost over. Robin's already on the other table.
Yep, you're going to see these races 5 go down real fast here.
These girls are not messing around.
No,
these
they're
women,
not playing
these ladies,
around.
these amazing pool players are not messing
Yes.
around. Score update is actually, it's 4-1, and Betty's on the hill.
Yep.
I don't know if you can see it, but there's actually a score rack in the back, on the top of the frame.
Oh yeah. At this level, their thinking is, I'm unlimited. You know, I can do anything, and that's how you got to be.
Now, is this table open enough for her to put this away?
Sure. She's just got to make the key shot here, which is the 6 into the side. She's kind of far away. Let's have a look at another angle here. Yeah, that's.
It is.
She can make it. These are giant pockets on these Brunswick tables.
Sure. So. Kevin, is Robin already playing again? I don't believe so.
No, they're waiting on it.
Yeah, they're waiting on it.
This winner of this.
Yeah.
If she keeps rolling here, she's out.
And we have round times too, so that's the thing.
She's on the right side of the ball where she needs to be. Let's have a look. Yep, she's going to drop down to the bottom rail, shoot the 8 up right at the same pocket she's standing over, and the 9's going to go in the same pocket as she's shooting the 7 ball. She's got to just roll this ball in. Watch the speed on this shot. She'll probably go off the 9, actually. Nope, she missed it. Ooh, she hit that real hard. Okay, so she wants to shoot it in the bottom pocket. That's not the worst move. But see, now she could land up on the 50-yard line. If the 9 ball goes off the rail and then rolls into the center between the 2 side pockets, then she's got a really hard shot on the 9. So that's why I like shooting the 8 in the top pocket and then the 9 in one of the bottom pockets, because it would have just been a little easier for her to get the 9 in. It's just repetition, seeing this stuff so many times.
Sure.
She played a great shot there, so I mean,
this is probably it.
It's the same. Oh, absolutely.
That's a pretty easy shot.
This is it. Yeah, she doesn't miss this ball in her sleep, never.
Chad, I hear you on the blocked scoreboard. We'll either move it or we'll use our graphic more often.
Yeah, we'll get those.
Boom, and that's it, guys.
Well, there you have it, folks. Steve, Alejandro, myself. You're doing good, Steve. You're coming on. You're learning, man.
Just talking to you, man. I'm not even worried about just having a convo. It's pretty nice.
In the chat, our amazing chatters.
Love the chat.
Thanks for joining us out there, everybody, Inside Pool TV.
Ben, you kill me, bro.
Blasting out across the galaxy. And we're going to step through the Stargate here, and we shall be back.
That was a pretty quick match. I don't think the next round, I'll have to go check the next round time.
They're going to keep pushing them, I'm sure. So.
The board says 5. There is a small chance they have in the past because all the players are physically here. They might start the rounds early. It really kind of depends on what they say. But that's actually not true because we have Jeanette coming. And so everything's got to happen on a schedule.
Jeanette will be there. And we will be here, my friends, Inside Pool TV.
All right.
So, all right,
Talk to you soon.
Talk to you then. Good. Good, babe.
Let's go get the next round.
Okay, thanks. Yep. Do it up. Live. Thanks for watching the Billiard Channel, everybody, on the Roku. And Inside Pool Mag, YouTube, Inside Pool. YouTube.com/Inside Pool Mag. That's what it is. That's what it is. And we'll be back with the next match soon. Thanks.